Have you ever wondered why some people succeed while others, who work just as hard, give up before they see any results? We live in a world that demands instant satisfaction, fast food, fast internet, quick success. However, the most significant things in life don't happen overnight. They grow slowly, quietly, hidden from view until one day they burst forth with tremendous force. There's one story that illustrates this perfectly, the bamboo story. Once you hear it, you'll think about patience and success in a new way. In a small town in Oregon, there was a man named Michael Turner. He wasn't wealthy, he wasn't famous, and he didn't have a stable job. But Michael had something many around him did not: a dream. Michael wanted to create something lasting. He grew up in a family where nothing ever seemed permanent. His father changed jobs every few months, his mother closed her small bakery after just a year, and most of his relatives lived paycheck to paycheck, never believing success was possible for them. But Michael was different. He believed deep down that if he could just hold on long enough and stay patient while working hard, something great would eventually happen. One summer morning, Michael visited a small garden shop on the edge of town. The old man who owned it, Mr. Harris, was known for giving unique advice along with his seeds. Michael looked around and noticed a packet of bamboo seeds. "Bamboo?" Michael asked, puzzled. "Does this even grow here?" Mr. Harris smiled knowingly. "Ah, bamboo," he said softly. "It's not just a plant, son. It's a teacher. If you want to learn patience, plant these." Michael laughed. "Patience? I need success, not patience." The old man looked him directly in the eyes. "Then plant the bamboo, and you'll see." Curious, Michael bought the seeds, returned home, and planted them in his small backyard. He dug the soil, watered it carefully, and imagined tall green stalks swaying in the wind. Days passed. Weeks passed, and nothing happened. He watered the soil every day. He waited for a little green sprout to appear, but the ground stayed the same, bare, dry, lifeless. Neighbors noticed. One afternoon, his friend David leaned over the fence and asked, "Mike, what are you doing out here every morning?" "I'm watering my bamboo," Michael replied. David laughed. "Bamboo? Man, I don't see anything growing. You've been at it for months. Why not try planting tomatoes or corn? At least you'll get something out of it." Michael forced a smile, but deep down, he felt frustrated too. He began to wonder if he was wasting his time. Months turned into a year. Every day he watered the soil. Every day he searched for signs of life. But still, nothing. By the second year, even his family started losing patience. His mother told him, "Michael, you're wasting water and time. That patch of dirt isn't giving you anything. Stop chasing silly dreams." Yet Michael persisted. Something inside him whispered, "Keep watering. Don't give up." Year 3 came and went, still nothing. Year 4 passed by. The soil remained bare. Michael was tired. Sometimes late at night, he sat in the backyard wondering if he had made a mistake. Everyone else seemed to be moving forward, getting jobs, buying cars, getting married. Meanwhile, he was still watering empty soil. By the 5th year, he was ready to quit. On a particular morning, he held the watering can and stared at the ground, muttering, "That's it. Today's the last day. I can't do this anymore." But for some reason, his heart told him just one more day. So he watered it again. And then something amazing happened. The very next week, he saw a small green sprout pushing through the soil. His eyes widened. After 5 years of nothing, there it was. Life. A delicate, tiny sprout but real. Michael couldn't believe it. He shouted for joy, calling his neighbors, his friends, anyone who would listen. It's growing! After all these years, it's finally growing! What amazed him even more was what happened next. Within weeks, that little sprout shot up higher and higher. First 3 feet, then 6, then 12. By the end of 6 weeks, it had grown over 90 feet tall. 5 years of nothing, and then 6 weeks of explosive growth. That's when Michael remembered what Mr. Harris had told him. Bamboo is not just a plant, it's a teacher. For 5 long years, the bamboo wasn't idle. It was growing underground, developing a strong root system, preparing to support its impressive height. Without that foundation, it would have collapsed the moment it shot up. Michael realized life works the same way. Michael's bamboo became the talk of the town. More importantly, it served as his personal reminder that success does not always show up immediately. Sometimes it seems like nothing is happening, but beneath the surface, growth is taking place. That lesson changed his life. He applied it to everything: his career, his relationships, and his personal goals. When he started his own small business, the first few years were tough. There were days when he barely earned enough to keep the lights on. His friends urged him to give up. His family worried he was wasting his future. But Michael remembered the bamboo. He kept showing up, working hard, and watering his dream. Eventually, his business took off, just like that bamboo. What once seemed impossible became unstoppable. Patience is not just about waiting. It's about trusting the process. It's about believing the effort you're putting in today, even if it doesn't yield results right away, is building something strong beneath the surface. Think about the greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most respected leaders. They didn't achieve their success overnight. They spent years practicing when no one was watching, failing repeatedly, facing laughter, doubt, and rejection. But they kept going. They were building their roots. Success does not come instantly. It doesn't come to those who quit after the first setback. It comes to those who, like Michael and his bamboo, keep watering the soil day after day, year after year, even when it appears nothing is happening. Because one day, when the time is right, all that hidden growth will burst forth, and the world will see in 6 weeks what took you 5 years to build. So the next time you feel frustrated because your dreams seem out of reach, remember the bamboo. Remember Michael, and remember this truth. Patience is not a weakness, it is the ultimate strength. Your success might be underground right now, invisible to everyone else. But as long as you don't stop, as long as you keep watering, it's only a matter of time before your bamboo shoots up into the sky. And when it does, all those years of waiting will finally make sense.
Thank you for watching this video to the end. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who might need this reminder today. If you want more motivational stories, life lessons, and thought-provoking content like this, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Your support helps us create more stories that inspire and uplift. Until next time, stay patient, stay strong, and keep growing like bamboo.